Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure.
Jaj, krásny to výhľad, gamery. Vítajte v druhej epizóde tých rytierov Starej republiky. Sme na Tarise, hľadajú nás City, musíme nájsť Bastu, aby sme sa odtiaľto dostali z planéty, ktorá je pod plnou karanténou. No, aspoň, že sme relatívne bezpečí. Poďme skúmať tieto byty, trošku si ich otvoríme. Niektoré zamknuté dvere môžete odomknúť. Výborne. No tak. Karte, ty mi ani nepomôžeš. Nemôžem hackovať. A teraz ten kart nič nerobí. No dobre, no. Karte, ty to nevieš otvoriť? Poviem hneď. No, ale aj to je metóda to na silu otvoriť. Tak sa poďme na to pozrieť. Pekárnička. Hohohoj. Výborne. Kart, ak ti to náhodou vadí, že k niekomu kradnem, máš smolu, potrebujeme nazbierať totálne zásoby. Takže tu nič nebolo. Koľko máme ešte tých bytov? Viete čo? Prieskum Tarisu. Samozrejme platí to, že budem musieť ešte ukladať, ako sa len dá. Nazdar, kámo. Batoh. Ukážte. Beriem. Ako sa hovorí, zabavuje sa. Jasné, chlapíku. Nikto ti nič nepovie ani neublíži. Ja o tebe neviem. Ja som len získal 15 kreditov. Lútovanie. Staré, dobré lútovanie. Karte, otvor to. Zdravím.
Pudu, tu ni rama na praka donko srdce.
Dobre. Ani nič viac som nechcel od teba. Treba zbierať, čo sa dá. Ako sme na tom? No, už sa to zbiera. Aj keď v tejto hre príliš veľa peňazí nebudeme mať. Kart, ty si taký veselý. Pozor na to, to je osoba, ktorá má meno. To znamená, že niečo s ňou bude. Pamätal som si, že niečo tu je.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Omlouvám se.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Vidíte.
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade.
Wow.
Too bad I'm the one still paying the price. I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you. Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here. I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now. You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the Kantýne in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer. I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
A máš aspoň nejakú dodávku jedla? Sem to, abych si bral odmienu. Akože, môžete to spraviť.
I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Akože je fajn, že to môžete spraviť, ak chcete. Že sa postaráte o to, že zomrie. Čo to tu máme? Odmena za Diu. Opilo ste začal delať návrhy. Tí ľudia, my sa nezmeníme. Dobre, toto už je len náš byt. Tak poďme von. Preskúmali sme to tu všetko. Úplne všetko. Do tvojho bytu, do horného mesta. Je super, že môžete takto nachádzať tie questy. Je to proste Mass Effect štýl RPGčko. Je to vidieť ten prototyp predtým. Tak. Horný, jižný mesto. Paráda. Tak sa poďme pozrieť. Najhoršie teraz na tomto všetkom je, že nepamätám si, kedy budú také tie ďalšie animácie, čo mi kazia to natáčanie. Tak uvidíme. Systém rýchlej prepravy. V bytovém komplexu návrat zpět. Aha. OK. Návrat do ukrytu. Chápem. Takže môžem sa vrátiť do ukrytu a potom naspäť odkiaľ som skočil. Podívajte na to, to je náš. Karte, odtiaľ to si ma ťahal, prosím ťa. Karte. Kartíku. Nechceš mi niečo povedať? Dobre, nič mi nepovie. Veselosť toto. Protokolárny droid, nejaký chlapík. Niečo ho trápi.
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary? I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me.
Príde inkvizícia ešte k tomu.
No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
To je dobrá otázka.
I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just...
No som dokonalý, tak ma tam priviedli. Sa ti nepáči?
Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. Still?
Doslova 5 metrov sme ušli iba.
No. Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little confusing.
Ale netreb, Karte, nič také sa nedeje.
I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
O nehovor.
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe. Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Ešte si do mne nesviečo posledný slovo.
All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Teba tak vyspovedáme, Karte, ty nebudeš vedieť, čo sa deje. Zistil, že k ostatným podržívavý. No dobre, tak, musíme sa tu trošku zorientovať. Našli sme obchod, ak sa nemýlim. To by mala byť kantýna. Vždycky Je to kantýna? Teraz nie som istý. Vždycky vojak. A je to kantýna, dobré. Výborne. OK, tak si tu oficiálne. Nemôžem ani nahlásiť nejakých republikových špionov? Strašné. Dobre. Obchod s vybavením. Tak sa poďme pozrieť. Pekne.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Taris. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and
Okay, Lou.
impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Aspoň dačo.
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know? I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Dabix men got there first.
Škoda, že sme to nestihli.
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang,
Čierni vulkári.
nothing short of a war zone.
To znie ako vulkánci zo Star Treku.
And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
Takže malá gang vojna tam prebieha.
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
Well, I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from.
To ťa asi udrží nažive však. Spolupracuje.
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
To sme počuli.
It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning.
Pravda.
I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine, though. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all. Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Taris for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the quarantine, right? You can't be too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Taris isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the upper city. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the lower city. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there. Good day to you then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
Našli sme celkom príjemnú osobu. Ozaj.
Welcome to the equipment.
Ozaj, čo predávaš? Ukáž.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a
Ale
bargain,
no
okay?
tak.
I only deal in top-notch stuff.
A veď som sympatiák. 104 kreditov. Detonátor. No, kovací nástroj. Jaj. Neznášam tieto chvíle v RPGčka, keď ešte nemáte peniaze, nemáte skúsenosti a všetko. To tak bolí moju gamerskú dušu, že si nemôžem kúpiť tie pekné veci. Dobre, žena. Tam sme ubytovaní. Poďme sa porozliadnúť. Lebo sitom je to ukradnuté. A kto by to riešil? Kým dodržiavajú nejaké pravidlá, môžu si robiť, čo chcú tie gangy, že? Ajaj. Tu sa zdá, že niekto niekoho otravuje, lovec odmien, no. Čo máme toto? Lekárske zariadenie. Tak sa popozeráme. Hezky. A? Ďalší s menom. Takže tam je rozprávanie. Dobre, najprv... Toto bude asi ďalší ubytovací komplex, ak sa nemýlim. Môžeme ho potom prezrieť. V prvom rade si to uložíme. Dobre, čo sa tu deje? Uškan Geking.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing.
Yeah.
Can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
Ale no tak. Karte, čo robíš tam vzadu?
No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Jaj, Karte. Hovoril si, že máme sa vyhýbať problémom. Teraz robíš toto. Mali by ste sa starať sami o seba. Kebyže viete, odkiaľ som prišiel. Ha! Oh!
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. I've warned me not to take a loan from Davik.
Asi si nemal na výber.
It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Som rád, že som mohol pomoci.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
No padaj. OK, 50 kreditov. Yes! Čo je teda toto? Severný horné mesto? To ide do novej oblasti úplne, ak sa nemýlim. Kým to tu ja zase všetko preskúmam.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
OK, Mudrland.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. You require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course. A terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others. There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen. I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols.
Máš pravdu, nikto nie je taký hlúpy.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Neviem.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
Všetko.
I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy. It will just take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment.
Wow! A to bolo dokonca zadarmo? Takže čo to tu máme? Ragulské sérum. Keď pôjdeme niekedy tam, tak sa tam... iba pre zamestnancov laboratória, OK. Jej, zdravotnícky droid. Pipi. Ale podívajme. No je to tu.
Talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you. You might want to hear. Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure. Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away. I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? And be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik. Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zach's in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Ale iste, chlapíku. Ale iste. Akože je to dilema, lebo potrebujete peniaze, že? Tak, to myslím, že preskúmali sme teda všetko, čo sa deje tu. Byty, horné mesto, klinika. Ideme teda ešte do kantýny. Alebo... nie? Jaj, toto chvíľku potrvá. Jaj, táto hra je dlhá. Ono sa to nezdá, táto hra je maximálne dlhá. A hlavne to premiesňovanie. Takže tu máme obchodík. Viete čo, poďme do kantýny. Poďme tam, kde budú najlepšie informácie. Kantýna, to sú vedomosti národa. Ako sa hovorí v četnických humoreckách, teda tam hospoda, ale... ako to mám pomenovať tu, no? Kdeže to hospoda? No ja? Ó, traja ľudia, ktorými sa dá rozprávať, to sa mi nepáči. To sa mi absolútne nepáči. To znamená, že v kantýne ukončíme epizódu.
Don't you just love watching the pazaaku players? All that stress. All those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
Okay.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best pazaaku player on Taris? My name is Niklos. I'm the unofficial champion of the pazaaku circuit here.
To je oficiálny.
If you don't mind losing your wager, we could play a few hands. You don't even have your own deck? Then why are you bothering me? You can't play pazaaku without your own deck. If you're serious about pazaaku, go speak to old Garok on the other side of the tavern. His gambling days are over, and he's looking to sell his deck.
Okay, ty.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the pazaaku deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Ideme hazardovať.
Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core worlds to the farthest reaches of the outer rim. I've won countless fortunes, and lost countless more. But that was long ago, and things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old pazaaku deck and a free lesson. Great offer if you can afford it.
Viete čo, dajte to sem.
I see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
No, tú lekciu, prosím. Jaj, budeme hazardovať ľudia. Pred každou partiou hazardu musíte si vybrať 10 kariet, ktoré budú tvořiť váš vedlejší balíček. 4 z týchto kariet budú náhodne vybráni vaše ruky. Základný balíček od plus 1 do plus 5, ktoré slúži k vytvoření vedlejšieho balíčku. Pri hraní tejto hry nájdete ďalšie karty určené pre vedlejší balíček, ktoré majú plus, minus, plus, OK. Nyní vyberte 10 karet. Aha. Dobre. Či rovnáhodou máme okamžite 10. No, nemáme žiadne minusové, to je problém. No nemám na výber, iný balíček nemám, chlape. Cieľom tejto hry je mít součet hodnot svých vynesených karet vyšší, než je součet hodnot karet protihráče. Aby nebyla překročená hodnota 20. Pokud hráču nepřesáhne, protihráč vyhráva set. Aha, tu přesáhne. To čítam, som slepý. Hráč musí vyhrať 3 sety. Dobre, 3 kolečka, chápeme. Prvý hráč, čím zahájí svůj tah. To se deje automaticky. Aha. OK, v každom ťahu použijete jednu kartu. Dvakrát, kliknete myši, po toto. Aha, záporné číslo, aby sme to znížili, kápem. Nalezť karty. No, ale bodaj by som mal všetky karty už, aby som mohol totálne hazardovať. Hráčovo kolo je dokončeno, když... Takže nemusíme ani hrať? OK. Tak akože je to skúšobné. OK, len jednu kartu, chápem. Tak už nemôžeme ďalej, takže ukončíme ťah. Váš protihráč bude dodržovať stejné pravidlá ako vy. Dobre. Takže budeme stáť. Super vyhral. Aha. Lebo... Počkaj, veď, ja som... Remízy sa nepočítají. Akože vyskúšame to, kým je to zadarmo. Ja takto, a mne sa tieto karty neobnovujú, to som aj zabudol. Ja keď budem stáť a on má viac ako ja, tak automaticky vyhráva. OK, to je dobre si pamätať. To je fakt dobre si pamätať. Dobre. Ej. No to sme skončili. Akože tu je najhoršie, že potrebujeme aj tie karty a všetko získať. Kart, pravidla pazaaku, jaj. OK. No, nepríjemné. Najprv treba získať tie kartičky. Čo nás čaká ešte tu? Občan Tarisu.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off. I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith occupation force. I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely. That's true, but people don't appreciate what we've done for them. We could have slapped a curfew on this whole planet, but we didn't. You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things? Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up. That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a ship to the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Nice!
Don't be late. We're starting right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
Parádičko. Pozvání na party na východnej strane severného horného mesta. Tam sme ešte neboli. Čo tu máme? Občan. Číšník. Stála sická zákaznice. Prečo sa to tak nazýva?
If you're here to complain about the quarantine, don't waste your breath. There's nothing I can do about it.
Do I know you?
Do I know you? Dobre, vy všetci. Čo je tady? Súboje!
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Páči sa mi, ako sme tu jediní s tými zbraňami.
I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two-Finger. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Dead-Eye Duncan.
Bude zábava. Chudák.
nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Girl on Two Fingers.
Jej. Veľký hrdina proti slepejšiemu. Úžasné. Ale viete, čo je najlepšie? My sa môžeme pridať k zápasom. Čo je tady? Prvá pomoc. Chcem s tým. A pozrite, je tu had. Viete čo, zápasy prejdeme na budúce. Pretože máme pol hodinku a tak to budeme držať. Takže prajem príjemný deň, príjemné hranie, gamery. Majte sa.